when you buy, say you're buying a new driver, and we're now in the UK paying like 500 quid for a brand new driver, it's very rare that you have a long conversation about the shaft. You might try it with different shafts in when you're doing your fitting, but there's a sort of standard range of shafts you can have with that club, right? It's very rare for people to then pay extra to put a super shaft in. I bought myself a rescue club a couple of years ago, and the pro sold it to me with this incredible shaft in it that cost more than the club, right? The shaft was something like 400 or 500 quid.
What?
And the difference it makes, yeah, I know, shafts can be, so I've got a list here. I'm not really up on this stuff, but you can buy the Autoflex Dream 7 driver shaft is £700,
Mad.
right? You can get huge, if you just go to Scottsdale Golf online, right, you can get the Ventus Red Velocore Golf driver shaft, 280 quid. Shafts make a massive difference, but no one ever puts that into their calculations when they're buying new clubs, especially drivers.
Yeah, so I was playing with a pro once, and I'd just been fitted for a driver, and he looked at the shaft and he was like, oh, this is a great shaft. He's like, oh no, this is the one off the shelf. There's another version of this shaft which is like unique and is almost more like artisan created. He's like, that's the one you want. And when I played with my 5-wood over in Portugal recently, when I took it back to the pro shop, I was like, oh, I love this. And he's like, oh, get photos. But he said, more importantly than the head, get a photo of that shaft, because that's what you're hitting. That's what's making this different to any other 5-wood you ever hit. And I was like, mad. And yeah, you're right. People, I don't know much about it, but people don't spend enough time talking about it because it does make such a big difference.
Yeah, we're being sold the lumps of metal on the end of the stick, and it's the stick that makes a huge amount of difference, right? It really, really is. And look, if you know about this stuff, write in the comments what shafts you use. Have you ever paid a lot extra and stuck an amazing shaft on an average club? And what does that do? We're really interested to know about this, because we're going to be getting fitted for new clubs soon, and I'm very keen to get very sexy shafts. That's basically what this is leading to.